Alright, today we're going to make kimchi. I skipped a step. I will show you a little bit about how I did it. But my kimchi has now been fermenting for 2 days, room temperature, in a salt brine. I cut everything up already. There's bok choy. This is bok choy, the leafy green, Napa cabbage, and green onions. Now it's been sitting in this bucket, and it's fermented. So now we're after 2 days. Now we're just gonna sit here. We're gonna pull it out and rinse it. It's very salty water. So we're gonna put all this in here. Don't worry about the water. It's gonna be all rinsed out. So that's about enough for right now. Cold water. Rinse it. Rinse it really good. Oh, it stinks. You rinse it. I'm going to transfer it in this big pot for now. And just repeat until it's all done. Okay, after we rinsed it all, this is what it should look like in the pot. Okay, it's just going to sit there for our next step. Now our next step, we used a garlic press, and I pressed the garlic so it's in smaller pieces. And I used my microplane and ground up a lot of ginger. Now I also have, it's a hot pepper powder that I bought at the Asian market, and a big container of chili flakes. I'm gonna add a little extra salt this time because last time it just seemed like it needed some more salt. So now we're gonna make our paste. Take the pepper powder, get it all over the floor so the baby can eat it. About 2 cups, actually maybe 1.5 cup seems okay. My garlic, my ginger, seems like enough kosher salt. What would that be? About couple tablespoons. Okay, last step was to add the pepper, and then we're going to add some water. Just add a little bit at a time if you want it a paste. Definitely a lot more water than that. There you go. Just a little bit more water. Ooh, this pepper gets in your nose. Ooh. Okay. Okay, there's your paste. Next step. Okay, next step is to add your paste to the kimchi veg. Okay, and now we just mix. See that extra water that was left in there already? If I were you, I would definitely wear gloves for this because your hands are going to be red. If you touch your eyes or anything afterwards, it's going to burn. Look at that. See that? Look, that's beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of sugar to sweeten it up. That's about good. How much sugar did I add, do you think? A little less than 1/4 cup. So this sweetens it up a little tiny bit. All right, Next step is to jar it. Alright, next step is we're going to jar our kimchi. Just load it in there. Okay. You want to make sure. There you go. We'll do another jar. There you go. There's 2 jars at least. Alright, your kimchi, now all the kimchi's jarred. I pushed it down. It's a little soppy, but that's okay. So we're going to take our jar of kimchi. Get the canning lids. Cool thing about this, there's no pressure canning, nothing. In about a month, it'll be ready. 2 weeks, I'm going to open a little jar and eat the little jar. But after I get the little jars done, the big ones are going to be fermented. I had kimchi in there for about 4 months, and it was still good. So we take it, put the lid on there. I'm going to wipe the rim off. Cold water. Rinse it off. Set it. And then repeat. Oh, I was going to say, it's still fermenting. It's already starting. Already. So kimchi's all done. It's all been tightened and washed off, rinsed off. Let it dry here for a little bit. Cold water. And then, your kimchi, you can shake it up regularly. There's gonna be a lot of gas in there. So you just go after a couple days of kimchi, shake it up, make sure the juice gets everywhere. So there you go. That is how I make kimchi.